to keep it cool in front of Michelle, but all I want to do is go.
Salutations to all, and thank you for visiting my 90-day Fiance channel. I hope everyone is having a great day ahead of them. To begin, kindly click the subscribe button. Kindly give this video a thumbs up in the hopes.
Chapter 1. A Premonition of Trouble. Jasmina's heart raced as she scrolled through her phone, her fingers trembling with anger. The pictures she stumbled upon were not the innocent snapshots of a night out with friends. Instead, they depicted scenes of debauchery and revelry, a bachelor party. Gino's bachelor party. Chapter 2. The Discovery. It was supposed to be a routine evening at home, with Jasmina catching up on some work while Gino was out with his friends. But as she mindlessly scrolled through her social media feed, she stumbled upon a series of photos that made her blood run cold. Gino, surrounded by scantily clad women and a rowdy group of friends, grinned back at her from the screen. Chapter 3. Unraveling Trust. The images burned into Jasmina's mind, fueling a growing sense of betrayal. She had trusted Gino implicitly, believed in their love and commitment. But now, faced with the evidence of his infidelity, or at least the appearance of it, she questioned everything. Chapter 4. Confrontation. Jasmina's hands shook as she dialed Gino's number, her heart pounding in her chest. When he picked up, she didn't waste any time. "What the hell is this, Gino?" she demanded, her voice trembling with anger and hurt. Gino's response was a stuttered denial, but Jasmina could hear the guilt in his voice. Chapter 5. The Fallout. As the truth of Gino's betrayal sank in, Jasmina felt like her world was crumbling around her. She had invested so much of herself into their relationship, only to have it shattered by one reckless night. The thought of facing Gino, of trying to rebuild the trust that had been so carelessly broken, filled her with a sense of dread. Chapter 6. Seeking Solace. Alone in her apartment, Jasmina tried to make sense of the chaos swirling inside her mind. She paced back and forth, wringing her hands as she struggled to contain the storm of emotions threatening to overwhelm her. With each passing moment, the weight of Gino's betrayal pressed down on her like a suffocating blanket. Chapter 7. The Decision. After hours of agonizing soul-searching, Jasmina made a decision. She couldn't continue to turn a blind eye to Gino's indiscretions, couldn't pretend that everything was okay when it clearly wasn't. With a heavy heart, she resolved to confront him one last time and demand the truth. Chapter 8. Closure. The confrontation was brutal, the words exchanged bitter and raw. Gino tried to explain, to apologize, but Jasmina couldn't bring herself to listen. The trust between them had been irreparably damaged, and no amount of apologies could mend what had been broken. Chapter 9. Moving on. In the days and weeks that followed, Jasmina struggled to pick up the pieces of her shattered heart. She leaned on her friends and family for support, finding solace in their love and understanding. Slowly but surely, she began to heal, her wounds turning into scars that served as a reminder of the strength she carried within her. Chapter 10. A New Beginning. With time, Jasmina found the courage to move on from Gino and the pain he had caused. She rediscovered herself, embracing the newfound independence that came with letting go of a toxic relationship. And though the scars of her past would always remain, she knew that they were a testament to her resilience and her ability to rise above adversity. Epilogue. Finding happiness. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Jasmina found herself smiling again. She laughed freely, loved deeply, and embraced life with open arms. Though the memory of Gino's betrayal still lingered, it no longer held her captive. She was free to write her own story, to chase her own dreams, and to find happiness on her own terms.